So this is a cover of Jutes, Kill or Be Killed by Maphra. I don't know the song. Drew reckons he's heard it once.
I've definitely heard it. I've heard this whole album, but I don't remember. It wouldn't have been one of the standouts for me. So just let's see what Maphra can do.
Okay, see what Maphra does to this. Are we? We're not. I assume we're not pausing.
This is crazy. That sounds so negative. I love it. Let's see what she fucking does to this song. Sorry. Okay, go.
I presume no pauses.
Yeah, let's do. It's how long is it? How long is the video?
3 minutes 22 seconds.
Yeah, we can endure. We can do endure.
Endure.
Sorry. I feel like the Maphra tide has turned a little bit. I'm kind of like over it, even though I was really big on it when I first heard it. So I'm kind of like leaning into that a little bit because it's funny. Okay. Because the Maphra squad is so annoying. But let's go.
Let's give this a go. All right. Jutes, Kill or Be Killed by Maphra. And go.
Everything's black and white. I'm lost in the gray.
It suits her voice, whatever the fuck what the song is.
Yeah.
It's good.
I wish I remembered the song more to compare it against it.
Okay.
I do know the song, yeah. I can think of it now.
It's reminded me a lot of the Spirit Box cover that she's done. So the transitions
come back to me. I do actually like the song.
A lot of rasp in that.
I think I... Oh, wait.
Okay. I'm not feeling this one as much, you know?
I'm hearing it out.
Nice bounce to that high note.
I'm torn.
That was a lovely transition. Alright.
Oh. It's like almost performatively emotive in times.
Yeah, but she is performing after doing the recording, audio-wise.
Oh, yeah, I'm not even looking at it visually.
Just no question. But she's always done that. That's not new.
Yeah. But I think this is... Let her finish it.
She's great at that. The tail end of something that's delicate.
I wish I remembered the song a little bit more because it gives you more context going in as to what she's really altered. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more. Like, it's already a really emotive song from Jutes. Like, a lot of the vocal shifts and everything are very like the way in which Maphra's doing it. But she kind of like puts everything she covers on steroids in a way. Like, there's certain moments that are just like really performative vocally that at first it's a shock value. When I first started hearing it, I was like, whoa, this is like a vocal acrobatics display but now I've kind of gone off it in a way. It feels too much in times.
Yeah, I think that the more you see and hear of her, you're going to start as a normal person. You're going to see some pattern recognition, and you're going to see things start to come out that feel like sort of tropes in a way, and that can take you out of it. So like when I first saw her cover of Spirit Box, I just found it really unusual the way she's transitioned between singing and screaming. I was like, I'm not really sure about this, and this like low, gruff voice. But I thought it really suited Doomed by Bring Me the Horizon incredibly well because of how that song dynamically shifts, and she managed to match the energy change brilliantly with the way that song goes. Similarly, the same thing with Silence by Plot and You. Fucking built for that. This one, it felt a bit more like in the verses she was transitioning to heavier stuff, not necessarily when the lyrics made that make sense. It kind of went like, and now I'm doing the scream, and now I'm doing this. I don't know. It felt a little bit less natural, both in the flow of the change of vocal delivery style, and also in the way it's performed in its own way.
It's like that song doesn't have that much of a raspy delivery. I get it's a cover. She's adding her own flair to it. Like that is ultimately the point of doing a cover, is to add your own unique twist instead of just copying it. Because otherwise, what's the point of doing a cover if you're just going to identically match what's going on? But I think just that is where I guess it's just subjective at this point, because some people will listen to this and be like, oh, the vocal display that's on, the vocal performance that's on display is amazing. But because I know the song and I know Jutes' delivery in general, it's like every twist and turn of the song is like tried to like maximize the emotional thing. It almost feels like I know she gets the AI claims. I know she's a real person. Obviously she's been on stage with Bring Me, but it feels like a fucking computer trying to like be as emotional as possible, like human emotion in every twist and turn. It's like it doesn't allow the song to breathe much. It's just constantly trying to be like, pay attention to this part of the song.
But her voice did stand out a lot in this song from the instrumental, which I think exacerbates that a little bit. But I think, or I suspect, that the actual audio recording of her vocals, she is tapping into like, this is me emotionally expressing myself. And then she's going to have to film herself kind of reenacting that. And so you're going to get a bit of that uncanny valley, making you go like, I don't really believe these emotions, because she's trying to mirror what her mouth shapes were doing at the right times. And there's going to be a little bit of a disconnect, I think.
Yeah, but even just like, I'm not actually, I don't have the video on screen, so I was just purely just not even seeing what she's doing. Yeah. So I'm just hearing like, there's just certain moments. Again, I think you nailed it with like the way in which she covered certain songs that maybe kind of give her no choice but to actually simmer down for a minute and let the song build and go with it, because then it feels like her emotive parts are more impactful. But a song like this has climactic moments, but it feels like she's trying to like nail that climax all the time throughout the entire song. It's just constantly crazy vocal runs that kind of,
it's a bit much sometimes.
Yeah, it gives a little bit less impact, I think. When
there's a chat message from Caroline. Guys, you can stop pretending Maphra's armory can't hurt you here. I'm gonna turn my chat on here. I'm not recording.
It's really fucking impressive, but it's one of those things that it's hard to separate yourself sometimes from. I find it a little bit anyway. Just it's so annoying. Like even in the rankings video that we did, for
I was gonna say,
people were like, well, Maphra exists, right? It's like, bro, come on. Like, even if she actually shouldn't be involved in that conversation, there's just not enough.
If you don't know, we were ranking 150 like brilliant metal vocalists, and Maphra was not in that list. Not because we're like, fuck Maphra. It's more that list was made before Maphra was a thing, and we eventually got around to doing that list. Pretty sure that's how that played out. Because like she is an impressive vocalist in the metal scene, of course. But there was a comment being like, Maphra's not here, that's crazy. And then some comment on that one saying, these guys are quite weird about Maphra. It's like, actually, the ones who are already being like, Maphra's got to be the best vocalist of all time in the metal, they're the ones being a bit weird about Maphra, I think. Like, sure, come on, can we just chill out a little bit?
Yeah, it's also like including someone who just does guitar covers on YouTube in like the best guitarist of all time conversation. Like Maphra doesn't have any original, she has like one original song. So like,
it depends on what you value.
Yeah, I guess, but it's like,
can Steve hear the original for context? I don't want to do that, man. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't
on my own time, I will do that out of curiosity, but I don't have time right now.
Yeah, it's also just an interesting choice. It's not even like nearly one of the more interesting Jutes songs, I think. There could have been a better song, I think, that would have been more fun, but yeah, it's not even like one of those songs I think of much with Jutes. I had to be like, oh, I kind of recognize this melody. Can Steve do that? Was Lone Wolf. She can talk to us when she releases her own stuff. Let's have Steve suffer with Jutes.
Lady Acidosis, half of us don't want to hear the original for context.
Yeah, I listened to the new album by Jutes. Again, I'm trying to like, I don't know, because we're going to talk about this tomorrow on the podcast. We have like albums and shit to catch up on.
Yep.
So I'm kind of like, how much do we go into it? But
Yeah, let's not.
I've heard I've
That's
heard
not. That's fine. We
different
tune
albums.
in to the Metal Roundup.
Yeah.
Wednesday will be the next episode. Is the current plan for that one?
Yeah.
And we'll chat about some stuff because I also heard the new Alt album, and that's probably worth chatting about because I have some thoughts.
I've been catching up on a few things. What I've been listening to.